Yo, what up YouTube? It's your boy Ryan here. Welcome to another YouTube video, and if nobody's told you yet today, you look amazing. Now, this video is actually a question taken from the Facebook group, which if you haven't joined yet, is a link below this video. But I'm gonna kind of reword the question. The question came from my boy Brad, I'm just gonna say M, and he asked, what about developing a personal style not just for clothing, but for your own personality? Dressing in ways to make yourself into the person you want to become. Now, I really like that question. I know I've touched on this in a lot of videos before, especially in my course, 51 Handsome Guy Secrets. I talk about this a lot. But essentially, you want to be known, you want to be known for a guy who's always dressing well, who's dressed for success, or, but everybody's version of that can be over here, or it can be over here, it could be everything in between. There's no set in stone, this is what you should look like. And that's why I love style. You can literally wake up one day and dress like a bad boy. You can wake up one day and wear a suit. You can mix and match. I love it just because you can do whatever the fuck you want to do depending on your mood for that day. Unless, of course, you work in one of those shitty 9-to-5s and then you have to wear business casual, which, nothing against that, but that's just not for me. So, anyways, back on the question is basically, you need to decide what you want to portray as a person. If you're a Wall Street guy and you want to work on Wall Street and you want to be a banker, you need to dress like they do. You need to dress in the suits, you got to get them tailored, you got to look like a boss. If you want to be kind of a badass, edgy dude, you got to dress like that. You got to wear some leather jackets, you got to wear some denim jackets, cool bomber jackets, just different things. Find certain pieces of personalities of people that you like and then just kind of start incorporating them into your life. When I'm dealing with a new client or I'm talking to somebody about, just helping them redefine their image and what they want to look like, the first thing I do is kind of do a background assessment and see, so what are you into besides, obviously you want to change your image and you have this future path, but what are you into it for? A lot of people give me shit because I've been wearing a lot of Vans. I always wear a lot of Vans. Vans are part of my personality. I grew up racing BMX. Vans are a part of who I am. So I always want to integrate those into my outfits. My zipper's fucked up. I always want to integrate them into my day-to-day outfits because I like that. I want to show that I'm into extreme sports. This is how I grew up. This is a part of me. If you grew up like in a kind of like an preppy Ivy League and you like wearing like some plaids, you like wearing like, I don't know where I was going with that. Anyways, I hope you get the point there. You want to take different aspects of your personality, and some of the main things you can do are characters in movies, sports, and kind of the heritage around sports. If you played a lot of basketball, you might like basketball jerseys, you might like basketball shoes. I would tend to avoid basketball jerseys, but Jordans, things like that, they may be a part of what you're into. You might be really into basketball, so you can integrate those in a grown-up manner into everything you dress for the, in day-to-day as a person. So that's kind of just, you want to make sure to take who you are as a person and figure out ways to kind of express that in your day-to-day style. So I hope that gets it. And I want to do like a second part to this is more or less how to develop a signature style. And that's kind of something you're known for in your day-to-day life, or people will start knowing you for. For example, I'm a big fan of Harry Styles. He's the singer of One Direction. I really love his style, but he's known for wearing badass Chelsea boots. Well, he got that signature style because he wears a lot of badass Chelsea boots. That's how you get a signature style. If you wear something enough, people will start to know you for that. It's a good thing to not become too predictable, but always know that you have that signature thing that you can go to that it's boom, I look fucking fresh as fuck in these things. I'm wearing those. So I hope that answers Brad. I hope that answers Brad's question about how to, but just to recap, bring your personality into whatever you can. Sorry, my voice is still messed up. I was in Vegas this past weekend speaking at the JC Capital's Badass Mentor Retreat, and if you were there, big ups. It was an awesome event. Almost 300 people came to watch, and it's pretty cool. I liked it. But anyways, recapping, make sure you take your personality and you bring it into whatever you're wearing. And that could be different for everybody. That should be different for everybody. Some things to start with if you don't know how to do this: music, sports, cultures, hobbies, things you're into. Look at how the most successful people in those areas dress. Start implementing that into your outfits. I hope you guys like this video. Give it a thumbs up and a like. That's it. Peace. I'm out. Oh yeah, by the way, if you haven't yet, join my private VIP list. Links under the video.